Welcome to the very first episode of Season 2 of the realpeelrosentalk. Season 2 has been underway for a good couple of months now, and we're super proud of what we've been able to come up with. We have an amazing guest join the show at some point during the season, so make sure to keep checking in on Spotify, YouTube and Instagram for new episodes of our special.
Now, in this episode, we have a guest. His comedy in huge contrast to his size. Freddy, Oscar and I are going to sit down with him and have a nice chit-chat about how he's finding school and what he was up to in lockdown, and where he wants to be in the future, career choices, etc.
So, whack your headphones on and get ready for this week's episode of the Real Pool Rosen Talk. Hello and welcome to the Real Pool Rosen Talk podcast.
A podcast from the studio's eyes with
Me, Oscar Rosen.
me, Freddy Peel,
And me, Ben Kitson, now brought to you on YouTube.
Apple Podcast.
and Spotify.
So, before we start, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the response that we had for season 1. I think we got like 400 views altogether, which is insane, and we're getting like 100 views on average per episode, which is great. So thank you so much for that. Please, always we're happy to answer your questions. Always, if you want to be a guest on the show, if you want to have any sort of inclusion, please come to us. You can either email us at realpeelrosentalk@gmail.com or message us on Instagram, or even come up to one of us at school. We'd be happy to talk to you. But so today we have an amazing guest, as people were saying. I think Ben was saying just before. But I've got a question for him, which is Harry. Harry, why does everyone call you Burt?
I don't really know. I think it just kind of started when I came to school, and because obviously another Harry, and it just kind of stuck since then.
I mean, literally everyone calls you it. There's not
even like
no,
the teachers.
apart from the teachers, obviously.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Yeah, really? Did they actually? That's so funny. Literally everyone calls you Burt. Anyway, so what do you want to talk about in this episode, Harry?
Of course, there was a fire drill yesterday, which was a bit crazy. Like right at the end of the day.
Yeah, tell us about that.
I don't know why you do it then, when you could have done it any other time in the day. But you decided to pull it like right at the end of the day and make everyone stay behind for like 10 minutes.
So because of COVID, obviously some people are going to home earlier, so like 10 minutes earlier than us, and other people are going later. And we're one of the later ones, aren't we? So what happened was a year below us probably. Like they were walking home and they must have did it. They must have actually knocked it on purpose.
Nah,
so
I think
anyway.
someone did. I don't know. Maybe someone did it on purpose.
Yeah, I think someone pressed it on purpose.
Yeah, same. This is very funny. But it was freezing as well. Like it was absolutely freezing because we had to line outside.
Yeah, lucky it wasn't raining though.
Yeah, that's a good point. So Harry, well, I mean, I think what a good question is. You're one of the team. Explain how you're a part of the team of the Real Pool Studios.
Well, so we have the group chat, and I just listen to all the episodes and just kind of give feedback and kind of have an extra pair of ears on it, so no more mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. We call you our consultant. What do we call you? We call you our feedback consultant. Harry, what do you think of this lockdown? What do you think of this whole COVID shebang recently?
Yeah, it's just a massive mess. Like in the summer, we were just kind of clear of it almost, and now we're almost just back to square one. It's a bit crazy.
They found a vaccine.
Yeah, that's good.
A few days ago, time recording this.
Have we actually?
A few days ago.
Yeah.
You not know that?
How did you not know that?
The UK's ordered 46 million.
Yeah, but that's not going to actually work. Like how much testing did they do before that? How much actual testing did they do?
46,000 people, and that's no one got side effects. No one.
So Harry, I guess what's school like? What's your favourite subjects? Tell us everything you want to tell us.
So it's obviously a bit bad, not being in special classrooms and stuff for stuff that they like, but you kind of got used to it.
I see what you mean. Sorry, a quick offset. Ben, did you know? I remember you telling me you knew Harry before school or before secondary school.
Yeah, so we did this thing at school where we all put into bands and then played a gig, and then Harry was in the first band going on, and I was the one sort of above him, and yeah, he was the drummer in that band, so I sort of knew a bit from there.
That's so cool. You play the drums, Harry?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I haven't played it in ages,
sick.
but yeah, I kind of do.
I may be wrong or right, but isn't your brother's obviously musical, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he plays the
Bass.
guitar.
Yeah, bass guitar.
Bass guitar.
I don't know how many grades he's done or something, but he's definitely got the talent to do something special with it.
So Harry, you're in my form,
for
obviously.
GCSE,
What are you planning on doing
I'm
in the
gonna
future?
pick,
What are your career choices? Where do you want to be in like 5 years' time?
I
history.
think I'm really into PE, so I think I'm going to take that. I want to be something involved
I know.
within sport when I'm older, or just something like that.
And then
Just 'cause I,
can you pick?
Really love football and stuff.
Yeah.
Sick, that's so cool.
For GCSE, I'm wanting to take. So obviously you've got to take maths, English. Probably going to take like triple science or just science. I don't know. Like that. Because I'm not a big fan of science, but I don't know. And then German, history, and PE for like. So do you know you get one extra? You pick between history and geography, and then you. Yeah. So I'm going to take for my extra one PE, but I'm picking history out of history and geography. How about you, Ben?
I play guitar, so I'm into like heavy music and rock music like grunge, like Nirvana and stuff like that. And then for GCSE, so I'm gonna pick history, German, and music.
If you guys wanted to have like your one perfect job or anything like that, what would you want to
That would be my dream job, to be a guitarist in the band.
I don't know. I quite like to be a screenwriter. That'd be really cool. Or like,
yeah, I think you'd be good at that.
yeah, I it's just like creating movies. I want to be like, or even like TV shows. I want to be in the movie production. What about you, Harry?
I'm not too sure about like particularly what job, just something in football, but not like a professional, obviously, but just something like involved in sport.
Mine would probably have to be a professional rugby player.
Nice.
But I guess if not, then I wouldn't. I don't know. Probably start my own business or, like Harry said, something to do with sport. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
But if not, then I want to start my own business. I don't know. Leading on from what you want to pick for GCSEs, stuff like that. Where would you like see yourself living? If you know what I mean, like 10, 15 years time.
I think I'd probably live somewhere like up north, maybe like in Scotland or something.
I like Scotland. I like Edinburgh.
I don't know. It just I don't want to live in like a big
Oh,
city.
would you want to go to university?
Yeah, definitely. Probably go to university in like a big city.
I quite like to live in New Zealand or like Sweden or somewhere where like New Zealand, because like the politics is amazing there. Harry, what were you thinking of the election? It was like a week ago now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a week since it's been announced, but yeah, I remember just kind of getting the news that it'd been like announced, because we already knew for like 2 days or something that it was going to be Biden, but yeah, I never really thought it was going to happen. Like even when it was still like he was winning by like 50 or whatever, I never really thought it was like actually going to happen. Like Trump would like pull it back or something. But yeah, it's
I knew for a fact that
he actually got him.
I knew for a fact that Trump would try and kind of get really annoyed and try to pull it back and recount and over and over and over again. Who did you want to win? Who did you want to win out of interest?
I wanted Biden to win very strongly. I just hate Trump, like everything he's about. Like, yeah, he's just horrible.
Well, this is my personal view. Don't get me wrong, I hate Trump, but I don't think personally Biden's any better. Like, I don't know. I think they're both a bit.
I mean, obviously, Trump's way worse than Biden. Like, Trump's an absolute idiot, but Biden is
he's a bit odd.
He's a bit dodgy. But still, I'd much rather have Biden than Trump, because Trump's so much worse.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we've got a different question here. So if you had £1 million, what would you spend it on? I wonder. How about Harry goes first?
I'd probably spend it on. I'd probably give some of it away to like charity, and then I'd just like invest it.
Fair
it's
enough.
A bit boring, but I'd probably just invest it and.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But let's say if you couldn't invest it, but like you physically had to buy stuff, what would you buy?
I'd buy a car, like a big car, and then just like the latest like electronics things.
I would buy if I was gonna get a car, I would probably buy. I like the new electric Porsche Taycan that's out, but I would probably buy. Probably a Lamborghini Centenario. Obviously, there's not many of them around. But Ferrari, probably some Ferrari or something like that. Bugatti Chiron. Nice little car. Oh, nice. No, McLaren P1. They're quite nice. McLaren P1.
Harry, are you into cars at all? I've just made that up. Are you into cars?
No, not at all. I don't know anything about cars.
Really?
Like, it's just something that I'm just like completely not interested in. It's just like, I don't know how people are so interested in it when it's just like a car.
I'm not like nerding over it, but like
Yeah.
I do like. I like a few cars.
Like
I know a little bit more than average probably.
yeah, like Formula 1, I guess, like racing, I guess, but
Ben, you're into cars, aren't you?
I was. I'm not really anymore.
I think cars is probably one of the subjects where like you either know it or you don't, and there's like it depends. Like like some people, I got no clue like about anything to do with cars, but then I know all about I don't know all about, but I definitely know more about tech and like Teslas because obviously it's a lot.
Teslas,
I'm much
they
more
are cars.
kind of but like but like tech, like
yeah.
Tesla, and it kind of like but not like it's hard to explain. I think just like I think I'm more into the tech world than the actual car world, and yet they still kind of merge together, if you know what I mean. Well, Harry, it's been an absolute pleasure, having this episode with you. I really hope that we can talk again because I feel like there's so much about you, and there's so much we can talk about you. And you're so just so witty and so funny that I think we should definitely do some more episodes in the future. So we now have a Discord server, and it's really good, and you can all engage with it, and you've got really exciting stuff. And actually, it's going to be all managed, and it has all been managed by someone called Archie Prescott, who's our kind of Discord server manager. And the idea is you can now have you can now interact. So if you want to have ideas for the show, or if you want to have different we really hope that this is going to be a great way for you all to engage. Now, the way you get into this Discord server is with a link, which will be in our new website, which we now have. A website which we've been working on for about a couple of months now. But so on that, and what will happen is, the way to go to that website, you can either message us on WhatsApp or on Instagram, whatever, and we'll send you a link to the website, or you can go to our Instagram and it will be in the bio. I will try and put it in the bio for this episode, and also for our description for the actual podcast. I'm not sure if it will work though, but I'll try on that. So basically, that way you can, if you listen to it on Spotify, or if you listen to it on anything else, you can listen to it immediately on you can send a link to Spotify, and it'll send you straight there. Yeah, this has been so fun. Thank you so much, Harry. So we end it there in 3, 2, 1, and.